Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team. It's getting a little bit cooler here in North Texas, so we're going to the warmer pullover today. Today's real estate vlog for North Texas is how much can I afford? Let's kind of start to think about it. So you have a estimate from your lender about how much you can afford in a house in terms of a mortgage, but here's some things to keep in mind, okay? Do you have a green thumb? Well, do you have a green thumb? What I mean here is if you like landscaping, doing your own landscaping, doing your own plants, cutting your own lawn, that kind of stuff. If you really enjoy that, then great, go for it. But if you don't, if you're more like a homebody, you don't really like to do the landscaping and the planting and the bushes and all that kind of stuff, consider a smaller property. Consider a property with less space in the backyard, because somebody to do landscaping for you could run $100, $200, $300 extra a month in expenses, and you don't want that if that's just not for you. So consider the size of the lawn compared to what you like and don't like to do. Okay, dive in. You like a pool, you wanted to go swimming, that kind of stuff. Hey, but do you need it on your property? If you live in a community with a community pool, then that might be just as good for you, that you can go down to the community pool, jump in, and somebody else is taking care of the cleaning and the chemicals and all that kind of stuff, and you don't have to worry about it yourself. So think about that. You have a growing family. So let's just say, husband and wife buy a house. They have an idea what they can afford. They go out and buy it, and then they want to start a family. Well, what's going to happen to your income is the question, right? Is one of you gonna quit your job and stay home? Is one of you going to maybe take a work from home job, with the same company? Maybe it pays less, maybe it pays the same. I don't know, but those are things to consider. So you have to plan for the future there, and you just can't say, hey, we're going from a 2-bedroom to a 6-bedroom because we want to have 5 kids. Maybe those are steps. Some of those are incremental because of whatever's going to happen with with your income. So you have to take that into consideration too. Entertainment. Okay, so you're living in an apartment or you're living in a 2-bedroom house someplace. You're enjoying life. You're going out to dinner, once a week. The movies a couple times a month. Concerts, ball games. What does that do to your disposable income? Okay, if you buy a house and maybe some of your expenses are a little bit up at first because maybe you want to customize it and fix up the house to your liking. What does that do to your disposable income and your expenses? You don't want to be a homebody. You don't want to be watching direct TV the whole time, right? But you want to enjoy your life, you want to entertain as well when you come down to it. And so you have to understand sort of how that entertaining fits in with the house payments and the mortgage, and take all that into consideration, and potentially maybe adjust the price of the house you're looking for. Kind of help your way of thinking. Next week, great topic, considering the baby boom generation and where they are in terms of housing and moving. 55 plus or 55 over communities. This is Steve with the Rose Realty team. I'm out.